Can somebody tell me who I play next?
Look on the first play of the drive.
All right.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis.
All right. I'll look right now.
A gain of 2 out to
It's
the
all
27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a
treat me like a redhead stepchild.
Play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Prescott completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, that could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Geis. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Steps away to his left. Got a man. It's Mims. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's not, I wouldn't say good, but he's not bad.
All the time. Here's where it really pays off.
He does a lot of shit, though.
And is accurate throwing on the run.
Yeah, it's a lot of crosses, a lot of little short shit.
Defensively, pretty good.
A lot of cover, too.
Backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first
battle. He's going to double the shit out of your receivers. That's
line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Prescott now. This is caught. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
McCaffrey.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On the ground, Geis.
Man, send him to Atlanta, bro. You don't want
him. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were
Everybody
eager,
get the trait,
amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly.
Yeah.
That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
7-7.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here.
You know,
what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give them a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to give it to A.J. Terrell, my corner, or Calvin Ridley.
Herbert now. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
I'm not sure.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The sack by Jordan Willis.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Who? By 12 for midnight.
Here's Prescott. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start here at the 25.
Man, that nigga is a problem.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They start on the ground with Geis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
I play him after the bye week.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Prescott. Rolling to his right. He's got this one completed to Mills. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Geis. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Geis, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Down left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's first down and picked up by the Chargers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Hey, do that challenge shit work still?
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. So on fourth down, the Jets turn to kicker Sam Ficken. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee 8 yards shy of the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Them niggas is trying to make a run.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt.
Oh, Desmond?
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away in smoke. And that will be
Was it a trade, or did they just release
trying
him?
to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oh,
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Time on.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first
Season
half.
over.
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
This nigga said give him
Jets
a
offense coming up now to start their next drive. And fortunate to
Nigga
get
really
points
put a
on the
poll
board last
together.
time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see
Oh,
if
shit.
that
They
offense
gotta
can
worry
put
about
6
Cam
on
playing.
the board
Cam
here.
ain't
We'll
playing.
see. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
So that's over with, because he said it can't be no fair Sims. Or, oh, okay.
Prescott. And boy, that one drops
I'm about to tell him,
incomplete.
hey,
If he was
Cowboys
in a
looking for you,
fraction
Cam.
sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott from the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete to Jameson.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. Now he'll escape to his left. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Geis. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll air this one out from Mims. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chargers take over
That's
first.
sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so in the second.
He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
to throw again. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 35-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance? And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. That's room to run now. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That one is going to stay in first play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
19-yard line.
Brown?
2nd and 9. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It goes as a loss of 6.
Nobody wanted to block him, huh? He did what he wanted to do.
We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Badgley's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach, when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back.
I picked up in this league, I picked up Owen Melifonwu out of free agency.
And the
That
Jets,
nigga be
first
thumping.
down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm talking about thumping.
Here's Prescott.
Corner, but I got him at safety.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake
Got a
free there.
77 or 76 hit power or some shit like that.
At the
38-yard line, 2nd and
I'm gonna
11.
put you up over here.
Now Prescott. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Airing one out for Crowder. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 49 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
He was
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have
a
some
bully, it
options
looks
on
like, huh?
2nd and short.
brings up 2nd and 2
Terrible.
at the 4-yard line.
Now a run with Geis. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Ball carrier.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
This nigga Cam ain't answering now, huh? We better play that game, bro.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the
Don't play
PAT
that game,
miss.
bro.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ooh.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and
He
says,
sent him
all right,
something
let's
else?
just settle
Or
for
from that
3
shit from
second
earlier?
situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get fade.
Not one that I've ever met.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Interception, huh?
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Once more, here's Eckler. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Quinnen Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st down, this is Geis. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Play brings up 3rd down.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Throwing. Prescott. He'll air this one out from Mims. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, Johnson. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. C.J. Mosley, and the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
1st down, Jets.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Geis. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll try to throw now. Prescott buying time to his left. He'll run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
They run with Geis. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Willis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. Big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game. Exactly the formula they need. I got to tell you, partner.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Chargers. 52 yards. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This pass finds its way to Williams, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Herbert on 3rd down now. He'll get this to Eckler. Touchdown, LA! Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
Michael Batchley.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw is Prescott. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. I think the ball's out. This will unfortunately wind up out of bounds. They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
That's real simple.
I hate when you make a nigga fumble and the ball just roll out of bounds right there.
Okay, you get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll run with Geis. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw complete to Herndon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so ramped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Don't do nothing.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And Allen's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That, I believe,
he just backed his fucking corner up 10 yards off the ball. I needed 5, and I got through a straight out route.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
3rd and 5, too.
Clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now just 3 seconds before
straight
the
out
2-minute
route.
warning. They're going to call
Nothing
the timeout
else.
here defensively.
Sometimes I forget how much information
back
he has to go
all
through
the way
before
up.
the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap
go
like
ahead.
a rocket.
I'm not going for the long ball.
And
I'm staying in bounds.
There as he'll take this up to about the 37. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Screen pass coming up. See if I can give me another first down. I need 9.
As we welcome you back from the
9
2-minute
yards.
warning.
See what
And let's
do.
see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 35.
Yes, sir.
9 yards on the play and a
God
first
damn,
down.
you a bully, bro.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller since the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they'll get this just to the 47.
Press him.
1-yard gain. In on the stop that time, Terrell Basham. Gain of a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
Press them niggas, bro.
The point of
Them
attack.
niggas ain't nobody.
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball.
I don't know what you talking about.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of
Niggas ain't
midfield.
nobody, bro. Press them
And now
niggas.
the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now it's Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. 2 yards. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for L.A. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
That was stupid.
At their own 31.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, a lot of kick.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I just got an interception myself.
Casey Hayward. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
62-0,
As
huh?
always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume